At some point as a content creator, you've probably came across the thought, I need to write a script for this scene, for this video. No matter how big or small your channel is, you're going to at some point find a need to write a script. Now let's address the elephant in the room really quick. A lot of people, me included, think writing a script really makes your video disingenuous. That is the furthest thing from the truth. Writing a script has a whole bunch of benefit, but the biggest benefit that I've seen for myself is that it allows me to be able to get all my thoughts out instead of trying to think about it in the process of actually recording the video. So today I'm gonna show you guys my simple process, and I promise you're not gonna need to buy anything, you're not going to need to get extra devices. This is very simple. It's something that we all have access in. And then at the end of the video, also, I'm going to show you another benefit to writing a script for your video. So let's jump right into it. Now, one thing I want you guys to keep in mind is I'm not an expert in no way at all in writing scripts, but I'm just someone that has seen a lot of benefits in making sure that your video is awesome, and writing a script makes your video awesome. It creates less work for you. It literally impacts every single aspect of your content creation, from filming to editing. It just makes everything a lot smoother, but also shorter. First thing you're gonna need is a Google account. Let's get on the screen. I'm gonna show you guys the step-by-step of exactly how I write my script, and also making sure that it just weighs less on me. So I apologize, I just realized I said Google Sheets. You're gonna be using Google Doc for this. Sheets, literally, it's same thing as Excel, it's just putting in numbers. And once you're in your account and you open it up, you're gonna find yourself on this page. All right, now as you guys can see, I have a bunch of other different scripts that I've worked on. This is the one that we want to open up. I already actually have it opened up here. Now, this is how my scripts look. This is for the video, the last video that I actually uploaded right before this one, the struggle to create, even creative struggle. This was the exact script for it. Now, one thing I do want to mention right off the back is your scripts don't have to look like this. Actually, let me give you a good example. Let me show you guys this. So let's see here. This was literally my very first script. I just kind of put on the main topics to marathon, stop comparing, improve it, just the different focus points that I have for the video. I freestyled it basically, and it's something that I've only seen really work for that video because I knew exactly what I was talking about. I just wanted to make sure that everything that I wanted to speak on, I had it in chronological order. No shame at all if your scripts look like this. If I go back here, let me go back here for you guys real quick. If I go back there, you guys will see this is the very next script that I made for myself. Similar format as the first one, but this time I actually put a little bit more work in here, and you're probably looking at this like this absolutely doesn't make sense. I wouldn't blame you because it only really makes sense for me. But then the more videos I wanted to really put out there, the more information that I wanted to add on, the way I started doing my scripting changed. Basically, more words are added. When you're writing your script, there's three main parts that you need to make sure that you're focusing on. There is the intro. The intro kind of maybe goes all the way to right here. Take your time when it comes to creating the intros for your video. I know it's literally what determines if someone is going to watch your video all the way through. Take your time, and also try to be as creative as possible. If you're writing a script and you feel like you can't really come up with the intro, leave it. It's the same thing that I do when I cut my hair. When I'm cutting my hair, unless I mess something up, I'm going to my line and then I'm coming back. You can always go back to your intro. Now, the second half would be, your middle. This will be like your main focus, your main point. What is this video about? That is what you're answering. You're showing people exactly what your video is about. This is where you're gonna get a lot of your call to action. So things that you want people to do, whether it's subscribe, comment down below, maybe it's to thumbs up your video, maybe it's to share it. The script for me is just a guide. It's not a set in stone thing that has to be done the exact way that it's written. So if you look down here, a little bit down here, I think maybe I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but if you look down here, the script itself really isn't even finished, because I didn't need the script for that part where it comes to the conclusion, which is just rehashing exactly what the video or the topic of my video is about. That's all you're really doing. Just, hey guys, I talked to you about this. Remember this step, this step, this step. I'll see you guys next time. That is the end. But that middle, the middle of your script, let me show you guys. When it comes to everything from here and up, for example, in mine, this is where a lot of the information that I want to share with my audience is going to live, right? But I want you guys to remember, the point of this video is not for me to actually show you exactly how to script. It's just giving you an idea of exactly how I do it and the ways that you can absolutely do it. Now, your first script is not going to be your best script. Your last script is not going to be your greatest script. The more you really work on your skill set, the better this is going to get. I'm not the expert here. You guys are probably more of an expert than me. I'm just a guy that's just sharing his opinion. Now, what are the benefits to this? One of the other hardest things that a lot of people have issues with is figuring out exactly what kind of shot that they want to capture for their video. The script, literally, it does all the job. The way the script works is the same way, your brain works whenever you're reading. Whenever you're reading a book, you're using your imagination to create the story in your head. As I read my script, I can see exactly what kind of shot I need, what angle do I want, so that it can actually tell the story a lot better. The script is the story. The video, your B-roll, that is the aid for the story. That is what pushes it. That's what helps you deliver it to your audience. That is the benefit of scripting. One, it helps you get all your thought out, but also really helps you on the back end when it comes to the actual shot and exactly how you're going to show it. So let me show you guys this. If I highlight this, and then I click add comment. This feature inside of Google Docs is really meant for someone that has maybe read your paper, for them to give you little notes on what you can change, what to fix, whatever it is. For us, for me and you, right, we're going to use this for something else. Let's say, for the intro right now, I read the intro and I'm thinking, okay, how can I better show my audience exactly what I'm talking about? On the side right here, this is where I'm going to be putting all the shots that I'm going to be taking for the video. I'm going to be putting it down. So for example, let's say this one is going to be in the kitchen. Okay, so it's going to be a kitchen shot. One is going to be shot from front while on iPad, right? And then let's say we have another kitchen shot. I'm making sure that I'm writing it down. I'm not a very detail-oriented person, but when it comes to my shots, I have to make sure, because everything that is on there is what I'm going to be going with. There's no extras. There's nothing else that I'm going to want to add later on, because that's the point of me actually writing it down, so that I don't have to make any last-minute decisions. Second shot, let's say it's a side shot. Picking up notebook. Oop, almost spelled notebook wrong, right? That's how I do it. This is literally the hack of the freaking century. And some of you guys probably already know about this, and maybe I'm just figuring out last minute, but I just really wanted to share this with you guys. My goal here, aside from just showing my story, is really to share my experience, things that I've learned, and teaching it back to you guys so that your learning curve can be a lot faster. I appreciate you for, staying on the video, staying this long. Thumbs up the video if you guys like it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.